Billy Walker and Johnny Prescott. Now, they were the two golden boys in the mid-60s. Both as game as they come, and I know because I fought the both of them. Now, their two fights back in 1963 were naturals, and I enjoyed them both because I wasn't in there getting hurt. Now, their different styles ensured that it was going to be a good fight. Billy Walker was strong and always 100% fit. He didn't have too much finesse. He was no sort of tip-tap left-hand merchant. It was all crash-bang wallop with Billy, and he always gave 100% value for money. Now, Johnny Prescott, on the other hand, I think never got the credit he deserved. Many wrote him off as a playboy. Well, he was a good-looking young fella, so you couldn't expect him to live like a monk. Technically, he was a better boxer, I think, than Billy, and just as game.
Prescott coming from the right against the blonde bomber, the heavyweight match that so many people have been waiting for. The blonde bomber wears dark shorts. Can Prescott's suspect chin stand up to the former blows of Billy Walker? Prescott's the man with more experience and the better boxing, but Walker has the big punch in either hand. And Walker's going after his man right away. Walker is very definitely trying for a one-round win. Prescott survives that opening onslaught and begins to settle down into some sort of rhythm with the left hand. See how easily Walker pushes Prescott around in the clinches. That's that near stone he has an advantage. Prescott now getting his left hand to work into the face of Walker. The right hand of Walker's is inaccurate. Prescott's seeing it coming so far. There's a good right hand, left to the right, Prescott down. Just over 2 minutes gone, and I don't think he knows where he is. He's got up too quickly. He's fighting on instinct, Prescott. And Walker's going for a one-round win, and he's got 35 seconds. "20 seconds to go. And Johnny Prescott, the man from Birmingham, after being on the floor in the first round, came fighting back at the end of the first round and seemed to recover. 24-year-old Billy Walker with an early success against his young rival.
Seconds up. Second round.
The big blonde figure of Billy Walker comes out for round two against the slighter figure, giving away 13.5 pounds of Johnny Prescott from Birmingham. Prescott wearing those light shorts. Now then, can Prescott come back after being down in the first? He's got to keep away and keep that left hand going. It wasn't a punch. This is Prescott now trying to box behind the left hand. Prescott trying to get his own right hand to work, slashing at Walker's chin. But he's got a man coming at him with almost a stone more in weight. And he's got to try and keep him off with that rapier-like left hand. Two more good ones, right into the face of the blonde bomber. And Walker takes them and doesn't even shudder. But it's noticeable at this stage that it's Prescott who's beginning to put the punches home, and they're getting home accurately to Walker's head. Prescott moving away and picking his man off. This is turning out to be a really tough battle between these two boys. 25-year-old Prescott and 24-year-old Walker, who in round 4 has taken more head punishment than at any stage in the fight. He drew away from that one, but he still caught it just at the end. Prescott in a bit of trouble. A few seconds remain of round 4, and Prescott tries to cover. And he fights back so gamely, and he gets a big round of applause. The last half minute of round 4 proved to be a pretty good one for Billy Walker. Again, that almost a stone that he has over Prescott began to tell, and the blows were going in with all Walker's weight behind them. Johnny Prescott from Birmingham begins to look a little more confident. He's not completely outboxing him by any means, but he is trying to out-hit him, which is surprising.
Seconds out. Fifth round.
Round 5, and they're both eager to get at it. Prescott in the light pants and Billy Walker. Prescott has been down once, not again. Has tried to outbox Walker, has succeeded occasionally, but hasn't stopped the man coming to him. And every now and again, Walker opens up with these savage bursts of punching with either hand, and they begin to tell on Prescott's strength. Can Prescott pace himself against the heavier attack of this other man to outbox Billy Walker? Crowd beginning to boo now because of a right hand that went in rather far back on Prescott's body and I think hurt him. Round 5. Good footwork there by Prescott, had Billy Walker all ends up. Walker still taking this fight to Prescott in the 5th round. Reporters at the ringside clacking away merrily on their typewriters to record every punch of this tremendous battle between these two young professional heavyweights, each facing the most important fight of his career here. Everything possibly for the winner and very little for the loser in this. And he's hurt Walker. The closing seconds of round 5, and Prescott's slashing attack definitely hurt the blonde bomber. Round 6, Billy Walker against Johnny Prescott. And Prescott now putting up the battle of his young life against the harder punching Londoner, using his left hand to keep Walker away and beginning to get the right hand home more and more often against the blonde head of Walker. And this turning now into an intriguing battle in the 6th round, with 4 rounds to go after this. It certainly hasn't been the crash-bang wing that a lot of people predicted for Walker. What a good left hook right on the mouth of Prescott. And a hard body punch, and Prescott's in trouble again in the 6th. Trapped on the ropes, can he get out of it? He's looking tired, Prescott. Just over halfway through the 6th. Walker now beginning to get right on top again in the 6th round. How much more of this could Prescott take? He's taking punch after punch to head and body. His legs look to me as though they're beginning to go. And the crowd can sense that Walker might have his man. But no, Prescott comes fighting back. Walker's face. Walker is cut over his left eye, and he may be cut badly. Only seconds left of the 6th round, and a tremendous round it's been. Prescott fighting the gamest battle of his life here, and Walker is badly cut. The bell to end the 6th, and what a round that's been. Billy Walker is now cut over his left eye. And Harry Wiley, the Negro trainer from America, doing some emergency repairs on Walker's face. And so Prescott has survived round 6, which is the hardest one he's had to face, and he's got Walker handicapped with a cut. Out they come for round 7. Walker now patched up over the left eye. And it's a downward cut about an inch long over his left eye. How much strength has Prescott got left? This is going to be the all-important thing. And Walker's cut has started to bleed again after less than a minute of the 7th. Another slashing right from Prescott. That slim body of the Birmingham boy has soaked up an awful lot of punishment, but he's still fighting back. And now he comes in for more punishment from Walker. Well, what a battle this has turned out to be. The 7th round of this fight to prove who is the superior heavyweight prospect in Britain. And Prescott will not be beaten. He's still taking it now to Walker, who's trapped on the ropes and is bleeding again from his cut. Well, it's certainly not a usual sight to see Billy Walker streaming with blood. He doesn't get cut that often. Prescott's gum shield has come out. Closing seconds of round 7. Another tremendous battle between these two. Walker still advancing like a tank. And so Prescott has come through 3 more minutes of slogging punishment, including one final right-hander right down into the stomach from Walker. Certainly the gamest display that Prescott has ever put up. Billy Walker still getting attention, and he needs it on that eye. Round 8 of this scheduled 10-rounder to prove which of these two is the best heavyweight prospect in Britain, Billy Walker, the blonde bomber, or Johnny Prescott wearing the light shorts from Birmingham. Prescott down in the first round, and having taken several more huge barrages of punishment, is still there and is still fighting back. And already Walker's eye is bleeding badly, and it looks to me as though it may be cut even more across the eye now. And Tommy Little is looking at that face. And this could be very serious indeed for Walker. He's bleeding badly. Round 8. And Walker may find time running out on him if he can't finish Prescott. Might be a race against time for Billy Walker. Halfway through the 8th round, and Walker is trying savagely to put this man on the deck, and he can't do it. Walker's cut looking worse every second. Less than 60 seconds to go in the 8th. Walker can't nail this will-o'-the-wisp in front of him, Johnny Prescott. Wiley comes rushing into the ring at the end of the 8th to get to work on Walker's face. By comparison, Prescott is unmarked and not looking too bad at all, considering the amount of punishment he's had to take. It's round 9. Walker again patched up over the left eye, coming out again and marching forward as he has done right from the start, to try to put Johnny Prescott on the floor. He hasn't done it since the first round. Always been the stronger man, Walker, always the harder and more vicious puncher. But Prescott has put up the most courageous battle I've ever seen from him in the ring. Walker getting a little bit of booing there because Prescott had his back turned to him when Walker swiped with his right hand. And again, Walker's cut begins to bleed in the 9th. And now Walker is breathing hard indeed. His mouth's open. And he's beginning to look tired. The blonde bomber's beginning to look tired. And Prescott is still trying to box. And he's getting that right hand slashing home savagely now and again. This is certainly the most grueling fight either man has had in the ring up to date. So with the 9th round running out, it's beginning to look as though this battle is going into its 10th and final round against all expectations. Nobody thought this one would go the distance. Dramatically. Well, this is a dramatic finish to a truly tremendous fight which has been action from the very first bell. It's never let up. Here's Walker, who's been cut for several rounds. And so we come to the last round of this great battle between Walker and Prescott. There's the bell. And away they go. The final 3 minutes. Can Prescott survive? If Walker's got any strength left, this is his chance because Prescott's legs seem to be made of paper now. minutes to go. Walker's eye bleeding again. And Prescott once more under terrific punishment, and he's going. Six, seven, eight. He's up at 8. I don't think he'll survive now. Until a little gets between them, it's over. It is all over. And Prescott says, no, 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 I don't want it stopped. Prescott has gone raving mad in the ring. He didn't want it stopped. But the fight has been stopped, and Prescott has gone mad in the ring. He's fighting mad because the fight has been stopped. 1 minute and 25 seconds to go by my watch. Prescott stopped by the referee in the 10th and final round of one of the most exciting heavyweight battles seen in this country for a long, long time.